Titled Old Story. Once upon a time, in the land called Akuko, surrounded by mountains and rivers, there lived childhood friends, Ada and Chika. Their bond was inseparable, like the roots of an ancient tree intertwined beneath the soil. They laughed together, dreamed together, and vowed to face the future side by side. As years passed, they grew up and became beautiful. Ada's beauty blossomed, and Chika became taller and charming. A wealthy trader named Dobe arrived in their village looking for someone to marry one fateful day. As Ada and Chika were going to the river close to their village to fetch water, Obina was sitting in front of his grandmother's house enjoying his lunch. Behold, he saw the beautiful young lady. His eyes could not look away from them. He left his food in. As he was running to catch up with them, he fell down. Chika saw the way he fell and had pity on him. As she turned to help him up, their eyes got locked. Ada saw what was going on and said to herself, "Why would my friend take away this handsome man just like that?" She decided to fall too, as if something had happened to her. Obina and Chika rushed to see what had happened to her. She shouted out, "Please take me to the hospital." They took her to a nearby health center where Obina's mother was in charge. Obina told Chika to go home and tell Ada's mother what had happened. As she left, not long after, Ada made Obina sleep with her. Obina went straight home and told his parents that he had found a wife. A few weeks later, Obina married Ada. When Chika recalled how everything had happened within a short while, she felt heartbroken. 2 days after Ada's wedding, Obina called Chika and told her to forgive him for how everything went. Chika smiled and told him, "I have already forgiven." It's an old story. Obina promised Chika a house in the city and a life of splendor, far from the simplicity of the village. But within the walls of his grand estate, shadows lurked. Ada discovered Obina's true nature, a man driven by greed and a cold heart. Ada started regretting all her wrongdoings towards her best friend, Chika. She recalled how they played together, their laughter, and their promises. Ada's days were filled with longing for the warmth of Chika's laughter and the purity of their bond. Yet, her pride shackled her. She could not return to the village as a woman who had chosen wrong. Unbeknownst to Ada, Chika had never stopped loving her. She poured her sorrow into her work, becoming a skilled fashion designer renowned far and wide. When rumors reached her of Ada's unhappiness, her heart ached, but she respected her choices. One night, Ada got fed up and desperately fled Obina's estate, seeking solace in the village. But as she reached the familiar streets, she found Chika's home brightly lit with celebration. She was getting married to another rich man. The pang of betrayal struck deep in her heart, though she knew in her heart it was not Chika who had betrayed her, but herself. As the years rolled on, they exchanged polite nods when passing in the market, their eyes heavy with words unsaid. The village sang songs of Chika's happiness, while Ada carried the burden of a lesson learned too late. Their old story remained etched in the whispers of the hills, a tale of love, pity, regret, and betrayal.